All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. All right, Peter, what's up? Good morning. North Sale, good morning. JB, good morning. LB, good morning. Baja Express, good morning. Let's take a look here. What is our leading gapper today? What are we sitting on for today's gap scan? So CNSP is up 115%. Let's take a look. CNSP. So penny stock here coming from about 15 cents all the way up to 47 cents a share. What's the float on this thing? CNSP. 32 million share float. So a little bit of a bigger float. It is a penny stock, but maybe the larger float is definitely influencing the range for sure. I mean, from 14 cents only up to 47. A lot of these penny stocks, we've been seeing from 14 cents up to $1. Like look at LRHC. This one went from 45 cents up to 112. So this one has to be a much smaller float. Yeah, 11 million share float. So this is a third or more than a third of the float, and you can definitely tell by the price action and the range. So CNSP, a little bit bigger float, but it's still going to give probably some solid opportunities if we can kind of hold this low, hold above this low. We'll be forming a higher low for a bounce. I wouldn't doubt that we can see something here on CNSP. Next leading gapper here, VRAX. So VRAX, this one here up 82%. 4 million, that's outstanding. 4 million outstanding. So 3.8 million share float. 3.8 million share float on VRAX. So definitely kind of ticking all over our boxes here. VRAX, we have news. Trading high after company announced a distribution agreement with Europe Biosite to commercialize the Immune Select research use portfolio in the UK and Ireland. So pretty decent catalyst. So we do have a catalyst. We do have a low float. Do we have? Yeah, we have some pretty decent volume here. Pre-market as well. So this is probably going to be the main watch here for the open. Likely, because we got it ticks all over our boxes here. We got our news, we got our volume, got our low float. And we're up already, let's say 82%. So it could be early in the move as well. So maybe VRAX could give us something. Holding up quite nicely here. So it looks like we kind of grinded up here to pre-market high, had a nice breakout, looks like we held the breakout and continued higher up to 332. Pulling back to that previous breakout level, holding and bouncing again. So can we kind of hold range at least here and then start to curl up here for the open? So how have you guys been doing this week? It's been definitely volatile, similar like last week. So hopefully you are doing well with this volatility. Hopefully you're doing well with this volatility. LRHC, you can take a look at LRHC. LRHC. So it looks like I have a 11 million share float. $11 million share float. We have news. Trading higher. Their company announced preliminary 9-month revenue growth of 120% year over year. 9-month revenue growth of 120% year over year. Pretty decent catalyst, if I say so myself. Revenue surge is 120%. Highest profitability by 2025. We did have a nice spike of volume. Had a very nice spike of volume here for the pre-market breakout. And then looks like volume is now fading. We had no continuation move. Massive just kind of blow off top here from 75 all the way up to 112 within a minute. And now pulling back. And volume is now decreasing. So fading volume. Edison Blings, good morning, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're well rested for today's trading session. So a little bit of a bounce here on VWAP here on LRHC. If we can get back over, I'd say if we can get back over 95 cents, back over the range, the upper end of this range, we could see a move up to 112 for continuation. But it's definitely not a good sign here that we've pretty much given back almost more than 50% here at the lower to pullback, all the way back down to this previous area of 75 after making a move to 112. So we'll see if it can inch its way back up. You can see if it can inch its way back up. So let's see here. Did we see the CNSP have a news catalyst? CNSP requests hearing with panel, halting suspension of delisting. So they're suspending a delisting. So yeah, not the best news. What's the daily chart looking like? As far as the daily chart, based around here, 10 cents, now curling up off the low. Kind of broke out of this previous topping tail and now pulling back. So hitting some resistance up here. If we can break out again and continue from 45, room up to $1 is possible, but it does have such a bigger float, like a 35 million share float. So we may not have that strength to get there. We'll see with the bigger float. We'll see about CNSP. It's definitely not A+ for me. I think the most A+ here for today, this morning, is going to be VRAX. VRAX for me. At least for me. I think it checks all the boxes here. We can take a look at the daily chart. Yeah, we looked at this. Yeah, we bouncing up here off the low, basing out on this previous support down in here. Can we make our way back to reclaim this previous topping tail here at 412? 412 or 415. 412, 415, somewhere in there. I think that's possible. I think they might even be very conservative. And that kind of coincides here, actually, all the way back here. Actually, let me just remove that. So, looks like you have some support here, bouncing, breaks down below, comes up, retests, rejects, fades lower, comes up, retests that level, rejects. And now if we can make up to this level again, it's possible that we can break through that level. So we'll see if VRAX has the momentum today. I think we have some good potential. Still kind of on that hot stretch from drug earlier last week. Kind of kicked things up, stirred things up, and I think we have some. We could have some good momentum still. Haddon James, what's up? Good morning. Held ZPTA overnight, not a bad trade. Was sleeping when it hit 15 cents though. Only managed to get an 11-cent sell. ZPTA, let's take a look. You like the overnight trades, huh? What price were you in at? So we sold at 11. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's down here. Maybe you got like 2 cents, 2 cents profit, which is good though. Which is good, like a 2-cent profit, 3-cent profit is good since the stock is so cheap. But yeah, good trade there. Definitely, you should have gotten up a little bit earlier. You could have got 15 cents. That's like, I mean, from 9 cents to 15 cents. Let's see, what's the percent? It's a nice 20%. No, not 20%. That's 70%. That's a potential 70% move. CDT. Let's take a look. CDT. VEV delisting. Probably volatile. Pretty volatile action today. CDT. This one's kind of inching up. No news on it. Penny stock, 15 cents. I think we have potential to break over this sort of range that we're stuck in here, between 10 cents and looks like all the way up to 16. Curling back up. It's worth to keep on an eye. We're going to need some more volume, of course. Definitely going to need some more volume. So not calling my name yet for sure. VEV delisting, pretty volatile action. Yeah, this is a very cheap stock though. I don't think I can trade this without just racking up all those fees with how much I trade. So yeah, not really interested in VEV. Not really interested in CDT either, to be honest with you. I'm mostly interested in VRAX. VRAX is calling my name. Definitely calling my name here. Holding highs, holding near highs. Holding near highs. Consolidating high, which is good to see. If we can hold above this previous breakout area, that would be good. Maybe we'll see a dip and rip at the open, a red to green, or it's possible we could see an opening surge as well. But I think most of the attention, most of the eyes are going to be on VRAX. You wouldn't touch VRAX personally? Yeah, not right now. I mean, I wouldn't do it right now. We're like kind of in the middle of no man's land. So, usually I don't like to trade like directly in between the range. I either like to trade high for the break of the range or trade low for a dip trade. So yeah, right here I'm not really interested. At the open, I'm going to look for either a dip towards this previous level here at 291, maybe even wait for a break below that level, or looking to get in for the breakout. But here, not really interested. Not really interested. So you got about 10 minutes, 11 minutes here to the open. Make sure you drop that like if you guys are tuning into your own trading. Subscribe if you're new. We don't have a lot of like the previous week and a half, we've been having 4 stocks that are all up over 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%. But interestingly, we only have one stock that's up 100%. VRAC's not even up 100%. So I feel like, I don't think it's a sign that volatility is decreasing, but I think that maybe today we have maybe more concentrated attention, which is good. I feel like the previous week and a half, attention was very dispersed for the most part after drug. So it's kind of very hard to get that continuous price action. Like maybe you'd have a couple good setups, like 1 or 2, 3 good setups on a stock, and then it would start to fade. And then another stock would pop up. So maybe today is different. Maybe today we see one stock that's kind of just holding up very well, and that continues higher, and something I can trade for a good 30 minutes or an hour, versus having only one decent setup, and that's it. So maybe the attention here is on VRACs, and we can dial in. TVGN, North Sale says TVGN. Yeah, I think this could be potential. Curling back up. Do we have news today? Announce its artificial intelligence effort. TVGN AI has joined Microsoft for startups. It's not a bad catalyst, actually. Not a bad catalyst. We're on a bit of a multi-day here from 26 all the way up to 240. So can we continue this trend here and break out 246? Yeah, I think it's holding trend pretty well here. Can we break out of 2 and curl up here to 246 and break? Or 249, right? Or 250. Yeah, 249, 250 is where we're going to want to see this breakout. I can probably get rid of this. Made some nice profit on the move on TVGN. Also think ALLK has potential. We like trading lower volume stocks. Yeah, you like the idea of trying to find stocks to make a big move based on clues in the price action. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. I guess. Go to explanation. What's the float again on TVGN? 21 million. It's a little bit bigger, but I think we could still see something. It definitely has a history of, it has made a big move before. Like here, well, we opened up at 150, kind of gets chopped up in a range here. Then we break out from 150 up to 250 relatively quickly. So if the volume is there, we could definitely see a move. Here, not bad either. 83 up to 130. Kind of stuck here, pulling back. Nice little bear trap, squeezing out. Another nice move from 89 up to 144. So it can make a big move. Maybe today's the day we do see another kind of leg up to 250. Good morning, everyone. Mikey T, welcome in. Make it happen. Hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. It's definitely can see a good day in the market. Actually, every day is a good day in the market. There's always opportunity. It's always opportunity. It just comes down to being able to capture it. So we got about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes here. VRAX breaking out. What? Oh man. So, now we're starting, like, hopefully we're not getting so extended here into the open. I hate when it's like coming in so super extended coming into the open, because then a lot of the time it's just we gotta see a lot of profit taking. Like, what was that stock the other day? Oh man. SVRT? No, not SVRE. I forget. But SVCT, yeah, I forget. But yeah, it was a similar kind of stock, a similar kind of pre-market pattern, and I thought it was going to be one of the main stocks at the open, but then we break out kind of like this, and then we just like fade all the way down to the lows. Never really gave us that red to green. Calling CDT. You guys are calling CDT. I mean, there's nothing like telling me that it's going to be a big move. There's no volume on it, but again, like, sometimes I'm wrong. That last time you guys called out a crazy move, like a 750% move, and the chart looked like this. The pre-market chart looked like this. So VRAX may have to be a little bit more patient on this one because you're coming in extended. How much, like, is it just going to open up and just kind of just rip all the way up to 4? I doubt it after making a consistent kind of front side here from 190. I feel like we're going to need that sort of 5-minute pullback. Maybe retesting, 291, maybe even VWAP before seeing the next leg. I think that's possible. I think that's more likely than just seeing like an opening just rip here like this. But again, sometimes I'm wrong. So if it does start to do that, maybe I wait for the first pullback. If I do miss the entry. So we got about 3 minutes. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Follow your risk to reward. Follow your risk management rules, your max loss rules. Not one day should ever define your career. So good luck. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Do your thing, and we can end up on top. So good luck. Catch you guys later. All right. Peace.